In the area of digital learning here in Arlington Public Schools, we're all about creating. And so we figured just because it's summer, why should that stop? So today we're here at the Apple Store in Clarendon, where for the very first time, a school system, in this case Arlington Public Schools, has partnered with an Apple Store to bring an amazing learning experience to students. Let's go in and take a look.
So many different layers and stuff.
It's like a real track.
Right.
I'm just working on a sort of looping, 8-beat looping for a song. We're sort of learning about iMovie and GarageBand, and we're learning how to make iMovies and songs that can really bring out the story.
I found this cool app, and I'm making a storyboard on it. It can be used as like a flowchart thing, but I figured out how to import photos.
It's really cool because I get to see what the other side does. Like, I get to see what directors do for movies.
I think it's really great for the kids to come to the store and work with professionals and talking with the Apple staff. Their hobby is storytelling and filmmaking, and so they've made a lot of films, they've gone to filmmaking school, and so to be able for the kids to interact with them and understand that creative process, and that's the whole point of this, to be able to communicate something either about themselves or that they think is really important to tell.
You turn it to like an arpeggiator that will go up and down.
iMovie is a project that helps us in our classes, like a presentation, for example. If I was making something about a zoo, I would use it there to talk about all the animals. It would make it so helpful.
I love what we're doing today. I think, wow, this is fun for them. They're having a great time as I'm observing them. They're really going to be able to use these skills later.
I'm so happy you joined us this morning. Have a great rest of your summer.
And I would like to welcome you all to the very first ever Arlington Public Schools Apple Camp Film Festival.
Well, I like horror movies, and so I wanted to make a horror movie. And then also I made it funny. Because I didn't want it to be really terrifying. It was kind of scary, but I liked it in the end, and I was proud of my movie.
Today, I'll be preparing traditional Japanese dumplings with ginger soy dipping sauce.
The experience was fun, it was energetic, tasty.
They should be brown on the bottom. It's okay if they're a little floppy.
The dumplings were actually better than I thought they would be.
The dipping sauce really brings out the onion and the pork and all the other flavors.
A lot of people liked my video.
I was kind of hoping that my movie would go first, that way I would get it out of the way, but then the first person went, and then like the next 8 people went or something, and I was like, oh gosh, mine's gotta be next, and then it turned out it was last. During all that time, it was sort of like suspense building in a way. I was very excited to show it, but sort of a little bit nervous too.
The horses are skittish near water and must be watched carefully as not to cause them muscle cramps and spasms.
What did I do?
I left after that day. That was the last straw. She hurt me so much, and not just because she hit me, but because she thought about it, and that she hated me enough to do it.
Cleaning day for St. Mary's Outreach Camp. The crew of 23 harvested 98 bags of kale and collard greens and then delivered them to the Arlington Food Assistance Center.
When these kids graduate from college and are looking for jobs, the kind of job they're going to be looking at, we have no idea what it's going to be. And so creativity is really something that businesses need, because you need to be creative to look at different kinds of solutions, because we can't just keep doing things the way we've done them. Kids are different, today is different, and we need different ways to reach kids and to help them do what they're going to need to do down the road.
It's really something that I benefited from, and it's something that I know I'll use what I learned in the future.
I could help out with video journalism and maybe help bring attention to important issues by making short movies about them.
Reading classes and stuff, we have projects where sometimes we can make videos or trailers for books, and so now I know how to use those tools.
Remember, if you have questions for the show, we can be reached via email at digital.aps@apsva.us, and please follow us on Twitter @digitalaps.